Good afternoon, Smash Com Tourney of Tourney fans, and welcome to Alpha League number 5. Lots in store today, obviously, because it's all the best fighters, but I need to address a small but large elephant in the room, and that is the fact that everyone keeps calling me a jinx, right? And that's fair because I do self-claim that I'm a jinx, but enough's enough. That doesn't help my story. Enough's enough. Today, I am going to be the anti-jinx. And let me explain how. Is I am not going to be nice or root for you guys anymore. Because all your favourite fighters keep losing. All your Ultimate Dream Team fighters keep losing. So today, I'm going to just slander everyone, right? And you know that meme with the shades? The one that comes down like this? Well, I'm just going to wear them the whole time. Because it's just going to be slam dunk after slam dunk. So, man, to start, I'm not even going to press start. No, we're not going to be that person. But don't expect me to say nice things about your fighters today. Okay? It's also very dark in here, so I can't see that much. However, we start with Roy versus Little Mac. That's Roy from the Cockadoodle Dudes versus Little Mac from the Fossil Fuels. Roy has beaten Little Mac before, but rank-wise, Little Mac is 13th and Roy is 41st. Obviously, Little Mac did win the last Alpha League, I believe. And let's look at Ultimate Dream Team. Who's got Roy? Star Roy's. Now, Roy, you've not griefed me too much, so I'm going to let Roy off the hook. And the Wonder Boys also have Roy. You know what? You guys are good. Little Mac is only in WoW. So Nathan has Little Mac. And do you know what? He's not griefed me that much either. I've got to grief one of these fighters, otherwise this was for nothing. Little Mac. More like Little Dick. It's not going to get any better than that. Oh, I'm so impressed with myself. Anyway. Little Mac wins, as he was obviously destroying Roy there. Really bad start for Roy, who is having a real terrible tournament. He's on 10 for 13 and moves down to 45th, which is one of the lowest Alpha League fighters. Whereas Little Mac, 18 for 11, moves up to 10th. So Little Mac is looking at All-Star in the eye at the moment. He's on 7 in total, which is the same as Kirby, just to put that into perspective for you. Nice, Little Man, nice. Next up is a really close match, actually. We've got Dark Pit ranked 7th for the Energy Source versus Sheik ranked 6th for the Shroom Dogs. Dark Pit. More like dark shit. Oh yeah, I could do some day. As I know, there's a couple of Dark Pit fans here. Obviously the Pit crew keeps telling me I'm a jinx. Oh, you've got Sheik as well, Rachel. There's a surprise. Sheik? Huh. More like Bleak. That's 3 knockouts already, that's all I'm saying. Anyway. I can't actually root against someone at the moment because people seem to have both of these fighters. A lot of people have Sheik, so you know what? Let's go Dark Pit. I want Dark Pit to win. Take that. It looks like he's going to win as well. The Sheik's doing rubbish. Just like your choices. Oh, anyway. Dark Pit has picked up an Arceus. And Dark Pit lives after looking like he could die there. And Sheik is dead. Just like I hoped. It's meant to have the reverse effect, right? Anyway, Sheik, 20-12. Sheik's moved down to 8th, and Dark Pit getting a much-needed win that he's really struggled with all season. He's on 21 for 12, so he's in 6th still. He was already in 6th, but he moves closer to King K. Rool. Next, we've got Ice Climbers versus Simon. Both of these guys are in the Round Dominators, I believe. Yeah, 100% right. So you're going to get someone for SP, but is it going to be Simon, who I'm not going to slander today because I slander him all the time. Super Simon is what I'm going to call him. Oh, it makes me sick. And ice climbers. More like... I've got nothing for them. Anyway. Ice climbers obviously in Team Nuggets and looking likely to win the Topaz League if they can manage to find a Topaz fighter, which obviously against Simon won't be the case. Oh, who won? Oh, Simon won. Didn't really want him to win though, did I? Let's face it. I can pretend all I like. Simon, 13 for 12. And Ice Climbers losing. Hate to see that. 17 to 13. They've gone down to 18th, so they've slipped massively. Whereas Simon has moved to somewhere. 26th. Moves closer to pro position. So no Topaz fight for Ice Climbers. They will not win a Crystal League this time round. But another set of good fighters, which is Link in 11th versus Byleth, who's in 3rd at the moment. That's Link for the Gorilla Limon, who obviously already have Simon through, and Byleth for the Robots. Byleth, who obviously is at the moment the better fighter, has also beaten Link before. But no one has Byleth. And, well, Ash, you have Link, or we will rock you. And you've not really griefed me that much, but you know what? I'm going to grief you. Because I'm badass. So, Link, more like sink. Boom. Don't mess with me. I'll tell you how it is. Anyway, so far Byleth is doing great, and that little spike ball there, right on the edge, is causing Link some real pain as he's trying to get back on the level and just keeps getting hit. That was like on replay, so now he's on 128%. Does get a good movement on Byleth, who is on 82. Okay. Both of these guys I would say are vulnerable. But Byleth does some massive long distance attack and Byleth wins with ease. Even though she did have some damage, didn't really make a difference. So Byleth actually moves up into 2nd as she's on 23 for 10. And Link moves down to 14th. So really losing his grip there. Apart from Ice Climbers, he's the 2nd lowest All-Star at the moment. And Byleth is now 2 wins away from Sephiroth. So if Sephiroth loses his fight, that could cause some real upset. Good old Byleth. Love to see it. Next up, Mega Man versus Ike. Very popular choices within the Ultimate Dream Team selection. So you've got Mega Man from the Shroom Dogs and Ike from Gorilla Limon. Mega Man has beaten Ike before, and just to say, there is a lot of fights where fighters have fought before, so I love seeing that, you know. However, who's got Mega Man? Someone's got to have Mega Man. Ash, I've already griefed you. Chode, you've got him. No, I'm going to let Mega Man off. I'm going to be rooting for Ike, more like on your bike, as Ike loses straight away. And I was rooting for Mega Man, so, you know. Oh man, this is like... I can't actually keep up, it's quite hard. Anyway, shock there as Ike loses 16 to 13, goes down to 21st. But as I did say, Mega Man has beaten Ike before, so 16 for 12, he's 19th now. And gets through for the Shroom Dogs, which is excellent. 19th. Nice. Next up is Shulk versus Zelda. So Shulk for the Cockadoodle Dudes and Zelda for the Gumtech. Ranking wise, they're both in their 30s, but Zelda just pipping it a little bit. No one has Shulk, and Jimmy has Zelda. Did I say Zelda? More like... Don't even care. Just don't want Zelda to win. Simple as that. Let's go Shulk. Show us what you got. Great attack there from Shulk. Shulk's doing everything right. Zelda sucks. I thought Zelda was the one in the green hat. Anyway. Take that. Nintendo world. Come at me, yeah? Good hits there from Shulk, just like I was hoping and praying. As he picks up a Deoxys Pokemon that is killing Zelda. But Zelda lives, you know. I don't know how, she sucks. But there is a hammer there, and if Zelda gets that, Shulk could be in trouble, but he is hitting some big moves. Okay, Zelda has picked up the hammer, and Shulk is trying to run away, which is the smartest thing to do. Oh, yeah. Zelda has failed. It's because Shulk's going to win anyway. She's just like giving up. She's like, what's the point? Any other level, Zelda would be dead by now. She's got 30 seconds to hold on, bear in mind. Oh, Shulk has gone little though, which is going to make him really vulnerable. Zelda could just get a big hit. It's quite a big hit. It's a big hit too. Shulk lives. And he wins. Just like I wanted him to. Zelda, 12 to 13, moves down to 37th, which means Shulk is going to go above her on 12 for 12. He is now 32nd and faces none other than Mega Man in the next round, which is pretty cool. Okay, so Marth, who has yet to win a fight all series, versus Lucario. So it's an energy source fighter who's failed to win versus Lucario, the Cockadoodle Dudes. Lucario has beaten Marth before, but Lucario is obviously a differential for Boom Makalaka. And I'm going to grief you big time, my friend. Ha! Lucario. More like Luzario. That's why I'm here. I'm rooting for Marth, not just because she's an energy source fighter. Call me a jinx again, yeah? Call me a jinx again. I'll tell you that how it is, you know? If I want someone to win, they win. Mega Man. Wait, Mega Man? I don't know what I'm talking about. Marth gets first win, by the way, 10 for 12, which is great for the energy source, but terrible for Lucario's on 12 for 13, which is exactly the same as Zelda, maybe. Anyway, Marth goes up to 41st, which means that Marth surely is no longer the lowest Alpha League fighter. No, I wasn't anyway, but moved up quite a bit. 28th in the Alpha League. Not in all. Another good fight here. King Dedede versus Villager. So, King Dedede from the Red Robots and Villager from the Cosmo Vipers. I'm rusty as fuck, right? I keep looking at the screen. Anyway, King Dedede ranked 3rd, Villager ranked 12, so very high ranked here. And King Dedede just absorbed the thing that Villager shoots that I always forget what it's called. One of them. What are they called? Hydro thing. Can't think what it's called. Anyway, Villager is slapping King Dedede around. And I don't really know who I want to win this. So, Villager feels like a tough one to grief. It does seem to be making light work. Yeah, real easy there. Villager absolutely smashes King Dedede to hopefully move up now. 17 for 10 puts him. It's gone from 12th to 10th, which again very close to all-star position, especially if Ganondorf loses. Anyway, King Dedede 22 for 11, which keeps him in 3rd. Gives Olimar a chance to overtake him, and King K. Rool, and King K. Rool as well in the next in the Beta League. Anyway, that's a tough match next for Marth. It's Villager. Anyway, Mario versus Robin. Mario from the Cosmo Vipers, Robin from the Fossil Fuels, and Robin has beaten Mario 3 times. That's quite a lot. And Mario is a differential, I think, for the Karaoke Kings, who at the start of this tournament were our team in the lead, but I'm not going to give any spoilers away. And Robin, who's got Robin? A few people. So, Star Roy's, Karaoke Kings. Oh, Benny P got someone through. But anyway, I'm going against Robin, because surely my brother has Robin. Yeah, he has Robin. So let me say this right here. Robin, more like Nobbin. Too obvious. And to think I come up with these on the spot. Some of them I have. Some of them I've been thinking of all week. Right. So give me a little bit of credit. Anyway, so far Mario is getting stuffed, which goes with the pattern of Mario getting stuffed against Robin. That was almost costly from Robin though. Mario does have a bullet bill. We know what that can do. I'm pretty sure Mario used the bullet bill to hit Robin, but Robin wasn't barely on a percentage. And because he was so far next to the screen, Mario's like killed himself. Super Mario. 14 for 12. And out. And Robin 18 for 12. So Robin goes up to 13th. And well done to Robin. Didn't want Robin through, but Robin gets through. Not making this a good argument at the moment, am I? Pokemon Trainer versus Meta Knight. Pokemon Trainer for the Gumtech, Meta Knight for the Cosmo Vipers, who... Oh, they have Villager through at the moment, but obviously just lost Mario. And this is a brand new fight. And Pokemon Trainers in 2 Dream Teams, Tenement Chilies and We Will Rock You. And that means he's going to get let off, but Meta Knight can K-Roll rules, when life gives you lemons, Nippleback. Oh, you guys have griefed me too much. Let you guys off the hook. I got a good one though. Pokemon Trainer. More like Pokemon Strainer. That's good. Yeah? Maybe I should stick to doing nice things. Saying nice things. I'll take it back. I'm going to be mean. Not going to be nice anymore. Anyway, Pokemon Trainer is doing well and has picked up a final smash, which is excellent, by the way. Look at that. That's so cool. And that destroys Meta Knight. And that's cool. I like Pokemon Trainer. 17 for 11. 14, so that's just behind Robin. And faces Robin in the next round, right? Or have I got that wrong? Anyway, Meta Knight slipping down. No, I've not got that wrong. So yeah, Pokemon Trainer versus Robin in the next round. I'm going to be rooting for Pokemon Trainer, like... Robin, beware. Pikachu versus Olimar. Like I said, Olimar could climb the ranks a bit here. Could come 3rd and take over King Dedede. But faces Pikachu, who on paper doesn't look as good as Olimar, but has beaten Olimar before. Can Olimar pull it out the bag for the Karaoke Kings? Or will Pikachu prevail once more? Okay, did pick up a Pokemon on him, but it was a weak one. This is a good level. This is quite intense. Nowhere to hide here. Just a good old brawl. Pikachu picks up a Pokemon. It's a Staryu, which is a little bit better than what Olimar got last time. And at the moment, Pikachu is in the driving seat. But Olimar gets a really good attack there. Out of nowhere as well, considering he was being attacked at the same time. Okay. There's a lot of Pokeballs coming out here. One of us picked up another one. Okay, but Pikachu survives, but it's going to be tough against that big pink bear thing. Pikachu's holding on. Nah. Olimar's picking up all the right items then. Olimar finally gets a win. He does have a win already, but not too many. 21 for 10, and like I said, Olimar does go 3rd. And Pikachu, 12 for 13. Goes 38th. Not great for Pikachu. Good for Olimar. He's not had a good season in comparison to last time. He was like unbeatable. Anyway, Sonic versus Luigi, which is a Sapphire fight, and these guys have never fought before. And for Sonic, this could be really key, because Sonic's already got 2 wins, where Luigi has none. So, I kind of want to see Sonic win, and I can't slam the Sonic because he's too good. But Luigi, Molly has Luigi, and Molly doesn't grieve me. However, I'm going to slam dunk. More like Luigi. Too good. Luigi actually didn't do much wrong though. He is, I don't know how he survived there either. So far, good fight. We know Luigi's not in a very good Alpha League tournament, whereas Sonic has won one. Alpha League 3, I believe. So can he do it again for the Fossil Fuels? Sorry, I keep forgetting teams. That's Fossil Fuels versus Gumtech. Both these guys holding on. Good hit there from Sonic. He's picked up the healing ball. But Luigi gets a good attack. Sonic with a spin dash. Luigi did knock him down, but it doesn't make a difference as Sonic manages to survive. Luigi's suffering when he goes in that little underground bit because Sonic's so quick and has these really direct attacks. Team Nuggets, you must have both of these actually, do you? Yeah, Molly has Sonic as well. It's 20 seconds left. Sonic was looking like the likely victor, but it could come down to a sudden death. Okay, Sonic has picked up his final smash and has used it, and that should be game over for Luigi now. Yeah, Super Sonic prevails, and Sonic has his third Crystal Win match against Luigi. 3 for Sonic, which puts him light years above everyone else. Luigi 10 for 13. He's now 47th, which is just above relegation. And Sonic continues to do well. 16 for 11, moves to 17th. And faces a fellow Fossil Fuel in the next round against Olimar. That's a good fight. I like that. Kirby versus Palutena. Kirby from the Gumtech, Palutena from the Energy Source. Kirby is ranked considerably higher, but is looking to get back into All-Star place. Where at the moment they're 9th. Whereas Palutena, she's 40th. And was a pro, so Palutena's really fallen. I believe Cho, you're the only one with Kirby. I should learn these really, shouldn't I? Yeah, you are. Kirby has had 5 wins all tournament. And Palutena, Magnum Condoms and Pit Crew only has 1 win and sticks to 1 win. I was rooting for Kirby. Just to be that person. So Kirby's back in it. 20 for 12. And Palutena, 10 for 13. Follows suit of Luigi. Is really far down now. A good win there for Kirby, who's 8th. That's huge. So who's moved down? Sheik has moved down out of All-Star position, even though she won that Crystal League match this tourney. Now we have Dr. Mario from the Red Robots versus MVP Sephiroth. Or should I say, Sephiroth what? I tell ya, like I've said, don't mess with me, right? Well, I will give grief to your team. I will. No longer am I going to be like, everyone, let's root for this person. No, I want Dr. Mario to win, okay? I want to see him beat Sephiroth. I don't want to see the MVP win. I want to see the Red Robots win. The team that no one is a fan of. The Red Robots got anyone through? Oh, of course, they've got through Violet. But at the moment, Sephiroth's losing. Like he deserves to lose. So why would I root for him? Okay, has picked up that big fire thing though, which causes a lot of damage. If it lands, but it hasn't landed. And at the moment, Sephiroth is failing massively. Okay, has picked up that big explosion thing, which has got him his final smash. And has knocked Dr. Mario to his death. So, it's a shame because I was rooting for Dr. Mario. MVP wins 27-11, puts him on 16, and breaks that gap between him and Byleth, which would be an amazing final, by the way. And Dr. Mario loses 13 for 13. He's now in 30th. And Sephiroth gets through and faces fellow All-Star Kirby in the next round, which should be a really good fight. Looking forward to that one. It's 1 versus 8. That's top tier versus bottom tier All-Star. Next we've got Bowser versus DK, which is a fight that hasn't happened at all, which is quite a good fight because these two are both Titans. Bowser from the Shroom Dogs and a DK from the Gorilla Limon. And a couple of people got DK, no one's got Bowser. Ash, we will rock you. Tenement Chilies. Oh, only you guys. I've got no beef. I've got no beef. Oh, DK wins just like that with an amazing hammer down. And that was bottom tier Alpha League fighting right there. And that was a much needed win there for DK. So Bowser on 9 for 12. Now in 45th. And DK moving up. 10 for 12. He's now 43rd. And gets through for the Limon, who have... I'm only the one fighter through. I thought it was more than that. 43 and in. So here we go. Pichu from the Red Robots versus Ganondorf from the Shroom Dogs. It's Ganondorf who's 7th at the moment and Pichu who's 12th. So this is a real crucial game to anyone who wants to be an All-Star. Who has Ganondorf? I know no one has Pichu. Ganondorf, Magnum Condoms, and the Wonder Boys. Oh, and Staroids as well. Ah, more people have Ganondorf than I thought. Ganondorf, who's had 3 wins at the moment. And he's smashing Pichu. Obviously, I want Pichu to win, because everyone has Ganondorf. Why'd I root for you guys? Why'd I be on your side? Ganondorf has metal as well and has destroyed Pichu. Oh man, I mean, that first round I did not make a strong case for myself, really, did I? We've still got a whole tournament to find out if I truly am a jinx or not. Ganondorf, 19 for 10, stays in 7th, keeps a distance between him and Kirby, but Pichu, on the other hand, costly loss, 17 to 12, 16th now. And a great win for Ganondorf, who faces DK in the next round. Faces another Shroom Dog for DK. But that is it for round 1, guys. And welcome to round 2, where I continue to dunk on your favourites. Okay? And first up to dunk on is none other than Dark Shit himself. From the energy source, who happened to be my team, so I don't know why I'm dunking on him. Oh, we've got 2 people through, that's great. And Little Mac, from the Fossil Fuels, last time's winner, and Grand Champion himself. Dark Pit at the moment, 6th, is on the same points as Ganondorf, which is obviously a gap between him and Kirby, like I just said. So if Kirby wins and Dark Pit loses, then Dark Pit will be in a risky place. Good to see All-Stars winning again, though. At the moment, Dark Pit is looking like favourite. If that assist trophy gets a hold of Little Mac, then Dark Pit should win. But it doesn't. Little Mac keeps dodging it, but that's a great hit from Dark Pit, who I wasn't rooting for, and by doing so, Dark Pit wins. 22 for 12. Moves up to 5th instead. And Little Mac, who was 11th, 18 for 12, is now 13th. So... not terrible for Little Mac, but could be costly if he wants to be an All-Star. Great times for Dark Pit, though. Who is 1 point away from King Dedede and Olimar. Next up, Simon versus Byleth. And it's time because a couple of people have Simon and no one has Byleth. So I'm going to dunk on Simon, which is my favourite thing to do. More like Simon the Scum. Not a play on words, but facts, okay? Absolute facts. And maybe I should root for him though. That's the whole point of this experiment, is to be really mean to everyone, to hope that it reverses. But instead, I can't root for Simon. I'm still rooting for Byleth. Come on. Oh, she's done it there. I mean, saying that, that would help you Gorilla Limon fans out there, and we've got quite a few. So, actually, rooting for Byleth does work in your favour. Okay, Byleth's picked up the Super Scope Blaster. Needs to charge it. Decides to not do that at all. Nice. That was a fake one. Someone's died, and it's Simon who has died, which keeps the intensity on Sephiroth, as Byleth is now 24 for 10. That's insane. And Simon, 13 for 13, moves to 28th. Byleth faces Dark Pit in the next round, which is a really good round. Second versus fifth. 2 points away from Sephiroth, Byleth. Woo! Intense. Next we have Mega Man versus Shulk. And I can't even bring myself to dunk on Mega Man because he's so cool. So instead I'm just going to root for him. Go Mega Man. That means he'll lose. Oh man, this is getting me twisted. It's getting me twisted. I thought I had this all under control, but you guys have, you know, you've told me. You've told me to change. I'm going to change. So far, Mega Man's doing well, though. I do like Shulk, don't get me wrong. But Mega Man's cool. Oh, there's a golden hammer there, which could be KO. Mega Man has picked it up. If he can land that. Shulk's running away. Okay. Didn't kill Shulk. Oh, Mega Man. Oh, Shulk's dazed, and Mega Man does an amazingly big smash attack. Literally held it there. And Mega Man gets through, which is great news for, was it Tenement Chilies maybe? No, Nippleback, and We Will Rock You. Great one there for Chodenash. And Shulk loses, which doesn't affect anyone, so happy days. Mega Man now in 17th. What a great character. That's a Shroom Dog through as well. Can we see another energy source fighter through in Marth, as Marth faces Villager? This is Molly versus Jaff at the moment, as you guys are the only two with these characters. Do I dunk? I can't dunk on Marth, she's energy source. Sometimes I dunk on Villager. Wait. Again. Wait, who do I actually want to win? Don't even know. Oh, I don't even know. Right, standings. Let me have a look. Okay, okay. So far, Marth's doing really well, but the assist trophy has just changed all of that, and he moves a lot further down, and is getting absolutely smashed right now. Oh, but tricks Villager off the edge. Fire Hydrant. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Villager's infamous move. Villager is really smashing Marth, and we knew this was going to be a struggle for Marth. This Villager is a pretty good fighter. Oh, and that's painful. Marth was playing it low, so Villager just dropped a bowling ball on his head. That caused some grief. So, Marth loses, obviously, 10 for 13. It goes down to 45th, and Villager, wherever you may be, 18 for 10. Oh, I put 1700. That's too many. Villager moves up to 9th, so is on the same points as Kirby. So Kirby's place is at risk here, as Villager approaches All-Star status and faces Mega Man in the next round. Right, here we go. So, Robin from the Fossil Fuels versus Pokemon Trainer from the Gumtech, 11th and 12th. And this is a must-win game. So, oh yeah, I've got to root against Robin. So, Nobbin over here, hopefully will lose and Pokemon Trainer will win. But then, if Pokemon Trainer doesn't win because I've jinxed Pokemon Trainer, then I've upset all the Pokemon Trainer fans. Ah, can't win. Can I win? So far, Pokemon Trainer's fighting like a beast. Robin's struggling to get him. to get an attack, he says. Fixed it again, obviously. Okay. Pokemon Trainer is keeping composed, which we've seen Pokemon Trainer not do all the time, so love to see that. And a Bullet Bill is on the field, and Robin, being smart, has gone for it, but has missed as Ivysaur changes over to Charizard, which means big attacks here. And pummels Nobbin into the ground. Pokemon Trainer getting an absolutely crucial win there. And Robin lost, just like I thought, you know. 18 to 13 as Robin's in 16th. Pokemon Trainer, this is going to be the interesting one. 18-11. Oh, still in 11th. But gets closer to Sheik and Villager. And obviously Sheik is out, so good news there for Pokemon Trainer fans. Who beats Robin? And the only fossil fuels left are Olimar and Sonic. Olimar, who's obviously trying to hold on to those top spaces, who's in 3rd at the moment, but faces an informed Sonic, who is 18th currently. No, 17th. No, 18th. So in this state, I want Sonic through, so I'm going to have to root for Olimar. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on, Olimar. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. Obviously, this would be great for the Karaoke Kings. And Olimar is currently smashing. Sonic lives. Assist trophy as well for Olimar. Sonic is going to struggle to continue to live. Yeah. Sonic is out. 16 to 12. And Olimar finding form finally on 22 for 10. Still in 3rd, obviously. And it's just behind. 2 points off Byleth, so Olimar did lose a lot of points there. Just thinking. Okay. Nice. Win there for Olimar. Right, Sephiroth, who is still in a lot of dream teams, is in. King K. Rool rules. Mega Drive. When life gives you lemons. And that's it. And you guys are all top 6. Okay? And Jamie, that's your last fighter in as well when life gives you lemons. Lost Pikachu, lost Simon, Meta Knight. Not been a good one. So far, Sephiroth is fighting good. Like I said, it's so good seeing the All-Stars fight extremely well as well. Sephiroth wanted to make a big attack there, but couldn't. Decides to not pick up the... decides to pick up the assist trophy, which is new Bomberman. Kirby's taking on Bomberman and Sephiroth at the moment. No messing. Oh, Sephiroth took some big damage there. Because of that ninja from Metal Gear Solid. Grey Fox. Maybe. Kirby wins! Sephiroth is out. So, that opens the door for Byleth massively. Kirby. 21 for 12. Still in 8th. Same points as Ganondorf. And Sephiroth. 27 for 12. So it's now still 1st, but on 15 points. So, like I said, that was always bound to be a good fight. And Kirby just edged it. There's a lot of All-Stars through here. And we could have another if Ganondorf can face off against DK, who is one of the lowest ranked Alpha League fighters. If Ganondorf does get through, then the lowest ranked fighter is Mega Man from the Shroom Dogs, who's 17, and he's been fighting really well. Let's just see what happens. Shroom Dogs obviously had Mega Man through as well. Ganondorf seems to be fighting just like old days. can't keep up. I feel I need to jinx here. At the moment, DK could be in control here. No, he's kept Ganondorf alive. Ganondorf literally would have fallen to his death there. But DK has kept him on. He wants to cause him some more pain. It's a good kick there for Ganondorf, who really wants to stick it to DK, but is playing dangerously. Wins. Now DK, that sums you up, and the Gorilla Limon are out because of you. Because you should have won there, but you decided to keep attacking, and because of that, Ganondorf was able to fight back. And because of this run, the All-Stars are really distancing themselves from the pros now. DK goes down to 46th, which is still out of relegation and above Luigi. And King K. Rool, this is how tight it is up the top. Started the tournament in 3rd or 4th, one of the two, and is now 7th. So King K. Rool is holding on, and Kirby could overtake to put King K. Rool into 8th. Anyway, Ganondorf goes through to face Kirby, which is 8th versus 6th, which is incredible. Really good fights coming up here. And we start with this amazing first one. And it's 4 All-Stars through as well. That's awesome. Yes. Yeah, I was right. Anyway, Dark Pit from the Energy Source versus Byleth. And I've got to be against Dark Pit. Just to prove a point. Byleth, let's go. But it's tough. It's tough being angry. It's tough being annoyed at people. I'd rather just be nice, alright? Makes the world go round. Can't we all just get along? Okay, Byleth is struggling here. And is dead. Dark Pit didn't even need to do any damage. And Dark Pit wins in a shock turn there that's put Byleth still in 2nd. 1 point above Olimar, who could close that gap now. And Dark Pit, 23 for 12, is now in 4th. I'm almost putting my hands up. I am a massive jinx. Then in some cases I haven't been, so I still don't know. I still don't know where I stand. You decide. You tell me if things have changed or not. Anyway, Mega Man, our lowest ranked fighter, but nothing to be shy of, for the Shroom Dogs in 17th versus Villager for the Vipers in 9th. Villager looking to creep on up on Kirby. And could well do so by winning this. Would be on the same points. Kirby would still be above because of last series' previous rank, but Kirby is still in the tournament. Let's see what Villager can do. Okay, at the moment it's all very tame. Mega Man's out. Villager gets through, which was, you know, expected. And that's really great for Magnum Condoms as well. Villager. So, still in 9th, but on the same points as 8th place, which is crazy. Mega Man, unfortunately, moves down to 19th now. And Villager, the Energy Sources All-Star that... Obviously, the Energy Source started with Pikachu as their All-Star, but Villager became the Energy Source All-Star, but had to move teams, unfortunately. So, Villager versus the trade. The person he traded for, Dark Pit, which is really cool. Dark Pit was obviously in the Cosmo Vipers that won the league. Anyway, Pokemon Trainer in 11th for the Gumtech versus Olimar for the Fossil Fuels in 3rd, was looking to move on to 2nd, taking over Byleth, who lost against Dark Pit in these rounds. Pokemon Trainer picks up a Pokeball though, and that Pokemon can be thrown. So far Squirtle's doing some damage. It wouldn't surprise me if Pokemon Trainer changes over soon though. That's a good hit from Olimar, who with a great combo absolutely destroys Pokemon Trainer. 18 for 12, sticks in 11th. Whereas Olimar now, let's have a look, that should do it, is in 2nd and Olimar getting to a semi-final for the first time this series. And we've got 2nd place through, 4th place through, and 9th place through. So we've got a lot of top 10 fighters, and here's going to be another, whoever gets through here. The All-Star from the Gumtech, Kirby versus Ganondorf, All-Star of the Shroom Dogs. And it's past the point of me dissing anyone at this moment, because like this is tense. These are top tier fighters, and not necessarily fighters who've had a great few tournaments. So to show up now is excellent. At the moment, it's really close. Forgot who has Ganondorf, I keep forgetting. Staroys, Magnum Condoms, and the Wonder Boys. And Ganondorf doing what Ganondorf used to do best. Kirby loses 21 for 13, puts Kirby in 9th, which means Villager is now top 8 fighter, which means everyone in this last chunk are all-stars looking to hold on to that position. Ganondorf 21 for 10, moves still 6th, but if Ganondorf or Dark... Oh my god. Okay, Dark Pit and Ganondorf are both on 11, as well as King Dedede, who's obviously out at the moment. So we could have some very interesting fights coming up. I mean, we've already got interesting fights coming up, let's face it. And we start this round with Dark Pit, Energy Source All-Star versus Cosmo Viper, Villager, and X Energy Source All-Star. Not been many crystal matches this tournament, just the one. That was between Sonic and Luigi, which could be quite a crucial one, obviously, but it's all been about the big fighters. And here we go. On an amazing level, taken from Breath of the Wild itself. I'm trying to think if Dark Pit's actually won a tournament. I don't think so. Profile check. Dark Pit comes 2nd in Series 1 in a tournament. Can't think who he lost against. And Villager has won twice. I can remember him winning. That was great for the energy source. Still didn't make us win the team tournament, but hey ho. Anyway, Villager wins and Dark Pit loses. A couple of good combos there from Villager, who goes into the final to hopefully, well, I'm saying hopefully, I don't know who I want to win, but Villager would become the first person to win 3 golds. So Villager, 20 for 10, is now 7th and overtakes King K. Rool, who obviously hasn't had that chance to fight back yet. And Dark Pit, 23 for 13, he is now in 6th. So Villager and Dark Pit are now on the same point, so Villager could overtake Dark Pit if he wins. But we'll see what happens there, as we also have another Titan match here. Olimar, ranked number 2 for the Fossil Fuels, versus Ganondorf from the Shroom Dogs, ranked 5th. And this will shake up Ultimate Dream Team for sure. Absolutely for sure. I've already looked at it. It's crazy. So far, Olimar gets the attacks, but Ganondorf, just like that, one hit takes 25%. And that's what's killed so many people. That big old sword move. And there it is again. Ganondorf's picked up another sword, but uses a kick instead. And Olimar's going to have to do better to take some damage on Ganondorf, who can take it so quickly. There's a final smash. Olimar has caught up with percentage, so that shows that Olimar is an all-star. Ganondorf hits that explosive, and because of that, Olimar has been knocked out. Which means, for Olimar, 23 for 11 goes back down to 3rd. There's 1 point under Byleth. But Ganondorf, who continues to climb the ranks, on 22 for 10 now, is now 4th. And could go above Olimar if he wins this. So Same example for both of these fighters here. It's probably more crucial for Villager to win. Let's have a look at the team statistics between the Vipers and the Dogs. The Vipers have won 14, the Dogs have won 10. And this here is going to be a great final. Villager ranked 7th versus Ganondorf ranked 4th. And I don't even know who I want to win now. Oh, but here is one that you've probably already noticed, Jaff, but Magnum Condoms are Jaff himself, who was 2nd to bottom or 3rd to bottom, has both of these fighters. So Jaff, you have officially got a gold medal to your name. I mean, you might already have one. No, you have got one. And obviously you're the only one with Villager, so you're probably secretly rooting for Villager, who has picked up an invincibility star. But it's not making the most of it, really. As for Ganondorf, who else has Ganondorf? The Wonder Boys needing this. Obviously Jaff, I've said you. Staroids as well. Ganondorf. How could I forget? That sword that has KO'd so many people has pulled Ganondorf through, and Ganondorf wins the 5th Alpha League. And, oh my god, I'm losing my mind here. I said about Villager being the first person to win... Yeah, I said about Villager becoming the first person to win 3 golds, but actually Ganondorf was in the same place as Ganondorf won 2 golds last season. So Ganondorf is officially the fighter to have the most golds as Ganondorf wins, and that for ranking should be pretty crazy. So Villager 20 to 11 now in 8th, so King K. Rool is still in 7th, needs to win a few fights in the Beta League. And Ganondorf 23 for 10 puts Ganondorf, my god, puts Ganondorf 2nd. So Ganondorf actually leapfrog Olimar and Byleth there. He's on the same points as Byleth, but again, because of rank before, Ganondorf is above Byleth, which means both Ganondorf and Byleth are 2 wins away from Sephiroth. And that is pretty tight up there. That's crazy. Well done to Ganondorf. You know, never doubted him as an amazing fighter. Hasn't fought too well this series until this tournament now, and pulls through. So for everyone who had faith in Ganondorf, well done to you, because it's clearly prevailed. And Ganondorf wins Alpha League number 5. So not a lot happened in the Crystal League, so I probably won't have a look at that. Obviously Sonic is on those 3 wins, that's worth noting. But we will take a look at everything else. So stick around for some more cruelty coming out of his mouth. Let's go straight to the fighter rankings then, where we're going to compare the tournament before, as in the Beta League, to this Alpha League and see how much has changed. So we start with Sephiroth, who obviously is still in 1st. King Dedede has gone from 2nd to 5th. Byleth has gone from 3rd to still 3rd. Olimar has gone from 4th to still 4th. I said loads has changed, nothing's changed, has it? King K. Rool has gone from 5th to 7th, obviously hasn't fought yet. Sheik has gone from 6th to 10th and is out of that all-star position. Dark Pit has gone from 7th to 6th. Ganondorf has gone from 8th to 2nd. Kirby remained in 9th. Sheik has moved down from 10th. No, it's in 10th, sorry. Where was Sheik? Oh no, Sheik was in 6th. So Sheik's gone from 6th to 10th, which is mad. Link has gone from 10th to 14th. Pichu 11th to 15th. And Villager 12th to 8th. That's kind of the main ones there. So you can see how much has changed. And look at these all-stars drop down. Kirby, Link and Ice Climbers there. All of them really struggling this series. I say struggling, I don't really mean that. I looked at Ice Climbers and thought that, but they're not all struggling. Kirby's actually fighting really well, and it's just 1 point off of Villager. And you saw how quickly that can all change around. So yeah, the Alpha League is getting really exciting. And just when I thought we might see some new All-Stars, the OGs held their ground by the likes of Olimar, Ganondorf, Dark Pit. Really cool. Great to see. The team rank's pretty much the same. Like I said, the Crystals is the same. King K. Rool is still dominating Spartan and Warrior, which means we're going to go straight to the Ultimate Dream Team and see how the effects of me reversing my jinx paid out. And for the Karaoke Kings, very well as Benny P runs away with a lead. Now has 5 points ahead of everyone else, having great performances from Olimar. Robin did a few. I think that was it. No, Mario lost. Simon got 1. Yeah, okay. Beat you up there anyway. In second place, or on joint second technically, is We Will Rock You. Ash, you've gone up with good performances from Pokemon Trainer and Mega Man. Rosie, King K. Rool Rules, slipping down just a little bit. Not the best tournament for your fighters. Roib, you are solidly in 4th, my friend, but with the likes of Ganondorf winning there, you did get a fair share of points. Obviously, you do have more Beta League fighters as well. As do you, Rosie. Mega Drive, consistent 5th. Yeah. I put Sephiroth down, I put Robin down, I put Zelda down. I don't know how it worked. Like I said, I'm too confused at this point. I can't really see that much either, should probably admit. Nippleback, you are in 6th. So Chode hanging on to like top 6 space there. Whereas Jamie, you have slipped, my friend. Who have you got? Okay, Sephiroth did alright. Meta Knight did rubbish. Simon did average and Pikachu did rubbish. So, wasn't a good tournament there for you, my friend. You need Sephiroth to find his old ways. And the biggest shock of all, Jaff, Magnum Condoms, who were 13th, are now 8th. And that is proof, nothing to do with me, that is proof of how much can change. So obviously Jaff, Ganondorf, Villager, okay, Palutena was crap, but you only have 3 Alpha League fighters and 2 of them got to the final. That shows the amount of points you got there. So both those guys have 8 wins this series. So well done, Jaff. Good to see you in the top half. SP falling down again. You are like a yo-yo, my friend. Down into 9th. Tenement Chili's consistent 10th there, Thud. Thud's a good man. I saw him at the weekend, and he was positive with the fact that his luck's changing a little bit, and that spirit is good. Nathan there in 11th on 33. At least 33 is a great number. And then, this is interesting, 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th, with a great win there for Ganondorf, helping out the Wonder Boys, are all on 29. So that's Team Nuggets, Boom Makalaka, the Pit Crew and the Wonder Boys, all on 29. So that is pretty close down there, and you can go from 15th to 12th very, very quickly. And look what Jaff did that game, so he is proof that it works. However, there is still, I don't know how many tourneys to go. I've done 9. 7. 7 to go. We've got 7 tourneys to go, so lots to happen, guys. Obviously, there's only 3 Alpha League tournaments, so the Alpha League fighters are running out of times to do good, so it was great to see the All-Stars, showing what they're worth. And thanks, guys, for sticking around today and, accepting that, I was in a bit of a bad boy mood. It happens sometimes. Luckily, it's over and done with now. He lies. If you didn't think this bad boy was back for the Beta League, you were so wrong. I'm coming back with a vengeance, more names, more anti-jinxing, and I need to prove a point that I am not a jinx. And like I said, I'm not sure if this did prove a point or not. However, be warned. Don't let children watch this. I will be bad. I will swear. I'm going to swear now. But there you go. I swore. You've been warned for next time. I'll see you then.